Brad Rob here, and today I'm going to show you how I mounted and used my Android tablet 10.1 in my car for GPS, music, service manual. I can watch my GoPro on it. Probably got about 12 hours of music on it, and I just plug it into an amp. So this is my tablet all lit up. As you can see, it has Works Maps, a file manager, and then if I click on here, I also have GPS status, which is not data required because this has a GPS antenna in it. Pandora, link it to my GoPro. It's a camera. You can use it as a phone. It does many things. It also has a service manual in it. If you go back here, click on File Manager and go to SD card, scroll up, there's my Polaris service manual. This goes with me, it mounts in my car, pretty easy to do. We can go back now into Works Maps. Here's a trip we took. I'll blow it up for you. In Pioneer Town, Yucca Valley. What I do is download these maps onto the GPS. I use Oryx Maps 553. Seems to work better for me. And then I can download them in there. If you have Wi-Fi connection, you'll get the thing. You'll be able to get the maps. I can go in here, switch map, go online, go to Google Earth, wherever I want. It'll show me the map. Sometimes you gotta play with it a little bit. I got a bunch of other maps in here. Plus you can do a GPS. You can download it as a GPX file and send it to your friends. Also, as you can see, it has music in it, so I can hit play and it'll play music. It'll transfer it to an app. I can control the volume and turn it up and down, whatever I want to do. I can also check my email or a program. As you can see, it's also a camera. I usually don't pull it out of the car, but if you wanted to pull it out of the car and make a movie, you can. As you can see, this tablet has many functions. I can even go on GoPro, go back, wait for it to connect to the camera. So I can even go on here, connect it to my camera through the GoPro, and I can look at the videos I recorded just by pushing on this tab. So what I did is I bought a cover for the tablet, which opens from the bottom. That way I can keep it open and fold it up under my roof. The way I mounted mine is I bought a 99-cent cutting board. Woohoo! I cut off the handle to make it square. Then I painted it with Rust-Oleum primer for plastic. Then I painted it blue with Rust-Oleum that matches the blue color. I believe it's blue sky is what the color is. Sail blue, sorry. And it matches real well to the voodoo blue. Here's the tablet in the case. And you notice the ports are on the side. So what I've done is I riveted this case to the cutting board, and then I screwed it into the roll bar of the car. And you'll see now how it's done. What I did is I just used a interior screw, drilled a hole, and mounted it to the roll bar. As you can see now, it's in place, and what I do is I velcroed it up to my roof when it's open. Things get real nasty, I can always pull this down and fold it up over my tablet so that it doesn't get wiped out. You can see now how I riveted it to the cutting board and then screwed the cutting board to the roll bar. I also have a charging port that's hooked up to my accessory, and then this is the plug for my amp so I can listen to music. I'm going to put it in right now. This is my tablet all hooked up and ready to go. As you can see, I have my charging hooked up to the accessory, to the battery. That way when my key's off, it doesn't drain my battery. And also the plug for the amp. All this is ran down through the roll bar. And you can see right there, they all come through. What I do is I unlock the tablet, and then I hit play. Play music. There we go. I can turn the volume up and down on the side. Oh, hitting the wrong button. So I can control the volume of it. I can turn it down all the way, turn it up all the way. Unlock my tablet. And go back. As you can see, I made speakers out of PVC pipe to mount up there. I probably got a whole $250 into everything. That's GPS, everything. We'll kind of shoot it from the back here. As you can see, it just sits up in the upper corner of the roof. Just be careful when you mount it that you can see it. The first time I mounted it, it didn't work so well. It was at a bad angle, and I really couldn't see it well. So I had to move it. So make sure you put it up right the first time. And I have one switch in my car. This turns on my amp, my chase light, and my whips. My LED is hooked up to the high beam of my light switch. And we'll go through that later. What I've done now is taken a mini HDMI cable to a regular HDMI cable and hooked it to my 65-inch flat screen TV. And you'll be able to control it and watch movies with it. Do whatever you want. If I go into Oryx Maps, I can bring my maps up on it. Or watch movies, listen to music. Whatever I want to do. I'm going to post some links on here. Hope you enjoyed the video. And make sure you keep the rubber on the ground. Have a good day.